Hello everyone and welcome back to Legend of Keepers. Today we are going to play with the second DLC master called Shaman.
Let's rock and roll!
And Shaman is also one of my personal favorite masters. He's either second or third favorite. He's competing with Goddess in terms of enjoyability and of course the flavor. There's a lot of things going on with this master. Let's check out his info, shall we? Anchachu the Troll, aged 421. Though trolls prefer the calm of the wide open wild spaces, Anchachu was chased off his lands by civilization and colonization. Since then, he has been a particularly angry troll regarding humans. Curious by nature, he joined the company due to his many centuries of experience as a professional troll. His centers of interest: slow-cooked human meat, shrunken heads, and drunken monster feasts. So here we have got a master with somewhat low HP, but a lot of power, and that's because Shaman's playstyle is very wild. A lot of his combats are going to be very quick and very strong. There's just going to be big swings on the one side and big swings on the other side, and heroes and monsters are gonna be dying left and right. It's pretty wild. As for his talent tree, it looks pretty simple compared to the previous master. This entire path is focused on master himself, and this one is specifically for the preachers. Now, there is something called a solar blessing. I'm gonna explain it in the combat itself because blessing is something that needs a little bit of visual showcase. And there's a lot of talents that focus on bleeding and blood. And that's because, well, Shaman likes eating humans, so of course he's very much craving for blood. There's also Lunar Blessing, but I'm gonna explain the comic itself, don't worry about that. Monsters have a 10 to 20% chance of gain enhanced armor when activating the Solar Blessing. Spirits regenerate 5, 10 or 15 of their maximum life when they kill a hero. Or something for Master himself. Flaming Mark is one of his spells, and so is Celestial Betrayer. And Frost Virulent. That's also one of his spells. I'm not quite sure which talent to pursue. I'm kind of interested into pursuing this talent, so I'm gonna... I think I have to go for both of these talents to get this one. So for now I'm gonna go for this. And now, Shaman's unique creature type is called Spirits, and Spirits are animal-like guardians. Like, this is a deer, I believe, this is some kind of snake, and this is a feline creature. And yeah, let's just see how he plays out in the... Let's just go.
Welcome, Unchanchu. I hope the buffet won't weigh too heavy on your stomach. At your assignment, there are many wild humans to devour. With the help of our enchantress, we have raised the Sun Temple to suit your talents. It will be your headquarters for this year. I wish you the best of barbecues.
Is this the same enchantress that we played? Sorrel's her name. Is that her? Because that would be cool cameo. Okay, First room looks functional, and this one is as well. I'm gonna explain the creatures in the combat itself. Let's just start off in the jungle, just like Enchantress. There's just so many comebacks to Enchantress. And for a very good reason. For a very good reason. So far, these are pretty easy heroes. So there's nothing too drastic going on. Yeah, I have to put him here. 45. You should be able to survive that. Here. You're gonna be perfectly fine here. And finally you here. And for final trap, and here is Shaman himself. Okay, so we start off with the classic bleed trap. First is the skeleton's dog's turn, nothing too special. And this guy survived the attack, so that's good. Because right now I'm gonna explain Shaman's new mechanic, and that is Blessing. Shaman gets this icon right here that informs us which blessing is activated. And this is one of the creatures that can activate a blessing, specifically Solar Blessing with this attack. Or it can do a fire attack to the backline and slow down the hero. But for now, I'm gonna activate the Solar Blessing. So now, Solar Blessing is active, and when this blessing is active, it increases physical and fire damage dealt to all fighters during fights by 50%. So that means our monsters are stronger. Their attacks are gonna be very, very powerful. The downside, however, is that heroes also benefit from the blessing. So this is what I was talking about at the start, that the creatures and heroes are gonna be dying left and right, thanks to this mechanic. And I honestly think it's really cool. Okay, here we go. That was pretty powerful. Alright, and this guy's attack is air damage, so he doesn't benefit from this blessing. So now he's just the only one left. And here are Shaman's spells in the spell room. The Celestial Betrayer does aerial air damage, and if a blessing is active, then it replaces with the opposite one, which is called Lunar Blessing. Frost Virulent is a frontline damage that does ice and air damage, and Flaming Mark is a fire damage to the backline and applies Bounty. As a reminder, Bounty makes it so that the monster who kills the hero with the bounty gets 2 motivation back. So, right now I would like to show off... let's show off the other blessing that we are gonna work with. So here is Lunar Blessing. It increases ice and air damage to all fighters during fights by 50%. So, yeah, you can see the opposite of the solar and lunar, which is basically day and night. The solar is more warm with the physical and fire, and lunar is more cold with ice and air. It's very easy to remember these. The only attack type that doesn't get buffed from the blessings is the nature one. And he just did the physical damage, so he doesn't get any bonus attack. So yeah. That was the solar and lunar blessing. That's what we're gonna deal with this master. And here we have got another spirit that does either frontline or backline damage. And it's pretty much focused on, well, it can adapt to either lunar or solar blessing. Yeah, sure. I think I forgot to explain the moves of this guy. Yeah, backline physical damage and gains dodge 1 if the attack kills the target. And the frontline ice damage and applies elemental weakness. Scout Archer. He does niche damage. It's not gonna be good for this master specifically. Oh, do we have... yeah. He didn't get a chance to attack, but he does frontline, fire damage, and damage is increased by 100 if a monster of the group has been defeated during the fight. So yeah, creatures are dying left and right. This can be either easy to activate or it's gonna be very late to activate because the fight can be very quick. And the second attack is aerial ice damage and applies tiredness. Tiredness is going to be very situational. If you got some blessing at active and the heroes benefit from that blessing, then the tiredness is gonna be negligible because creatures are just gonna die regardless of that. Ooh, oil cauldron. Applies fire weakness. Do I have any fire attacks? Actually, I do. Let's purchase that. Okay, and I think I can also upgrade the trap. Yep. Aw, man. Did not get a monster. I would like if... Could I put you here? Let's try it like this. Okay. Here is our second dungeon. Oh, physical damage. Yikes. Yep, well... this is gonna be pretty tough. Good thing we have got the skeleton soldier, who should be pretty tanky. Next we're gonna have... what's your speed actually? 95. Oh my lord. Okay. So I'm gonna try activating the solar blessing again. Interesting. Let's try you. Or maybe you are better. And you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here. Okay.
Food.
So right now we are kind of focusing on the fire damage, but we have to be careful about the heroes like these two that benefit from solar blessing, because obviously things can get out of hand, and if they do, then we're just gonna die. Oh, you gain Flame Spirit. Not cool. And yeah, he obviously died. That was expected. And she's gonna die from the bleeding, so I'm gonna focus on her. 74. Oh, okay. Gotta do one more hit. And again, only one hero remained. And you can already see that Shaman is very focused on the damage strategy. And now you might be wondering, does he actually benefit from a morale strategy? I'm gonna be honest with you, I never tried. Because Shaman is so focused on this type of strategy that couldn't even bother with the morale one. But I might be able to try. Ooh, Chupacabra. Physical damage to the front line, applies bleeding, and then aerial damage, and activates Lunar Blessing. Okay, so as Shaman, it's good to have creatures that can activate either Solar or Lunar Blessing. And now you might be wondering, which one is better? It depends on the situation. You're not gonna work with only one blessing, I can assure you. You're gonna have to have some kind of backup plan in case you meet some heroes that very benefit from the blessing that you work with. So it's good to have both of those, so that you don't have any oopsie moment. Can I get away with tiredness? Because I really don't want any monster to go missing. And this one gives better chance of finding an artifact. YOLO! Oh, we found winged boots! I'd say it's worth it. Do I want another monster? What are these? Okay, we can get a monster here. So I guess we can go for that. Do I go for an therapist? Let's try therapist. We just need one. And now we're gonna try to go for the soul blessing. So what kind of attacks do I have here? Only physical? That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Okay, here is some ice damage. Yeah, okay. If the heroes are gonna benefit from the Lunar Blessing, I'm just not gonna activate anything. And here we have got... oh, both ice and fire. That's not what I was expecting. Alright then. What about the back line? You can go here. Which one should I choose? Chupacabra or... Chupacabra seems stronger and can also activate a blessing. Here we're going to have this. And is this the same setup? Really? That is suspicious. Okay. Cauldron. We still haven't showcased Shaman's attacks. And I'm not too worried about it, like, we're gonna see it very soon. Okay, I'm just gonna go aggro on this one, because the more blading he has, the more damage he takes. And could actually try the tiredness, since we're not gonna work with any blessing for now. So maybe this can help. 35. Sure, do it again. Okay, oh, that was a pretty cool death. Solar Blessing. Not gonna activate it. Although I could, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work with this guy, because he is not dead yet. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yep, take that. Take that. Maybe I should have gone for the blessing, but oh well. It's just the first dungeon. Okay, you should die pretty soon. Like that. Now, tiredness or broken armor. Broken armor. Oh, that's right. That's okay. That's okay. Then we're gonna do this attack. Our skeleton magus died, unfortunately. And here is another spirit. Giant aura does frontline air damage and applies tiredness, or frontline fire damage, applies burn, and activates solar blessing. So we're gonna take it. It's a nice parrot. I upgrade again. Sure, that fire weakness is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna visit collectors and hopefully I'll soon be able to upgrade my monsters. Here, ooh, upgrading a trap would be neat. Setting a monster free, let's upgrade the trap. Okay, we upgraded furnace, but unfortunately skeleton soldier got hurt. And now for the business trip. Here we have the bone, which unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to use because I'm working with a lot of spirits. So perhaps I could go get some tears because I have a lot of blood. Okay, so this first room is gonna be for activating the solar blessing, and the second one is gonna be full of damage. Put you here, I guess. And that should do it. Okay, aside from this dude, I think I'm comfortable with activating the solar blessing. Obviously the nature damage is not appreciated. Air damage to the backline. This parrot is really cool because it's super fast. No, what can I do here? Probably heal because this guy is kind of tanky. A little bit tanky to my taste. For the furnace, and here we are gonna have you. You. And you. We're gonna apply some vulnerable. Okay, this is gonna be a pretty quick fight because of that enraged. And solar blessing as well. So he didn't even benefit from the blessing. That is suspicious. Broken armor. Ooh. Okay, got some bleeding there. Try hitting this guy. They died pretty quickly. Hopefully this trap helps. Yep. Now this guy is gonna die pretty soon. Oh, can actually hit him despite having that dodge. That was pretty smart. Yeah, cool story, bro. Okay, skewering is one of Shaman's attacks. Does physical frontline damage, applies bleeding, and 3d6 morale to all heroes if the target is already affected by bleeding. That morale damage may or may not come in handy, because Shaman is heavily damage focused, but it's there, just in case you need it. And armor. Yeah, Shaman has very trashy armor. He's kind of frail. But I'm still thinking more power is better. And there's the trainer. Let's upgrade our monsters so they are more stronger. And the Chupacabra gains an attack, which does morale damage, and also ice damage if the Lunar Blessing is active. So this is a Lunar focus monster. This parrot gains a skill or an attack that makes it so it loses 10% of its maximum life and gains slow 2 and can take another action during this turn. I'm not quite sure how to properly use this. It basically just grants itself slowed 2. And the only situation I can think of this being useful is that if for some reason you need a specific order for your monsters, like someone else needs to go first before this parrot, but it very, very rarely happens to be, and oftentimes the monsters are just gonna die. So I don't use this attack very much. And this one gains a passive, and in grants attacks burn 2 if Solar Blessing is active. So this cleave is gonna grant burn to all heroes, which is pretty cool. And this monster gets an interesting passive. If Solar Blessing is active, gains a random bonus 2 when attacking. And if Lunar Blessing is active, it gains guaranteed critical when the creature kills a hero. Let's see if I can pronounce this name. The Guru Vilu. And this monster gains a passive, very similar to this one. If Solar Blessing is active, its attacks remove all bonuses applied from the target. And if Lunar Blessing is active, then it gains 22 armor and 22 ice resistance. So these two are very flexible. You can put them in any kind of strategy and they benefit from any kind of blessing. This is a lunar monster and these are solar monsters. You're gonna get used to those pretty quickly in this mission, hopefully. And now upgrading one of these would be nice. Let's go for this one. Do I need a therapist? Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's go for an event. Calendar of the Apocalypse. Once all combatants have taken their action, adds a stack of all penalties applied to them. So if every hero and every monster took a turn, any penalty that they have is gonna be increased by 1. And now, why is there a number 2012? This is a reference to a hoax that was going on back in 2012, where it was rumored it was going to be the end of the world, and in reality it was just the end of a Mayan calendar. And I really think this is a cool reference because Shaman has pretty much that kind of flavor. Is this actually good for me? I do apply some penalties, but the combat can go very quickly and the artifact is not gonna activate, so that's something that I have to consider as well. But I think I can take it. Let's play around with this calendar. And got plenty of resources. I wonder if I can trade anything. Like this, maybe. Okay, this looks fine. I'm gonna keep some tears in case I need them. No. You need to go here. And I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay. Master bonus or trap? Let's go for master bonus. Why not? Here we have got. Ooh, okay, so these two don't benefit from the solar blessing, but this guy does. And he's pretty nasty. Very, very nasty. Or, can I... No, I want the parrot to go after this guy, so he doesn't benefit from the solar blessing. Okay, this is fine. And now for my first monster. You? Okay. Okay, let's see how this works out. Here we're gonna have the oil cauldron. And here we're gonna have the furnace. And finally, I have you. And you. And finally you. Let's go.
Food.
Okay, that's good. He gave dodge to this lady, because I would personally like to hit him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that calendar also applies to our monsters, not just the heroes. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, slowing him down is a good idea. Oh, 1 HP. Yeah, boy. Oh no, the flame shield killed the bird. Anyways, at least I did some damage to this first hero. Let's kill this bard, just so I don't have to worry about him. And yeah, the heroes are almost dead. Kill you real quick. Gotta have to get rid of this dodge. And there goes her. That was pretty quick. Avalanche, another attack of Shaman. Backline ice damage that applies ice weakness. Or again, armor. You know what? This can come in handy. This is one of his spells. And if Lunar Blessing is active, it's gonna be a lot more damage. Okay, let's upgrade this monster this time, so it benefits from both blessings. You gain some HP and some power. That would be neat. Okay. Black Market, I don't think I need it right now. Feast. Feast. I think I'm gonna keep my blood. I'm gonna send another monster to a business trip. There's a beer. Loses 50 speed, and this one gives 40 speed, so ultimately the monster is gonna have 10 less speed and 50% more HP. Let's try it. And siege, I've got 3 traps. I wonder if any of them are gonna help. Sure, I can give up this for a couple of cash. Okay, you need rest. Unfortunately, you need to stay here because I'm not sure which blessing I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna put you here just in case. Okay. Another artifact? Sure. Let's go for that. I still haven't showcased all attacks of Shaman. It's gonna be a rough one. Oof. Yeah, let's start with the saw, so it's more generic. And Now, who can be here? You? Interesting. Probably a bad idea. What about you? Okay, you're a pretty slow monster, so it's okay if I put you here. Now, yeah, backline to you, and let's see what happens. That is one big oof. This is gonna be a rough one. You go here, you go here, and you go here.
Food.
Sure. Anchachu. There's food coming. Okay, go! Together! Also, thanks to the calendar of apocalypse, they're gonna have additional bleeding. Maybe extra tiredness as well. Who knows? Okay, quickly kill! Okay, there goes our deer. But thankfully we killed someone. Next one on the list. 1 HP! Yeah, boy. Okay, good job. I honestly did not expect this to go that well. I think you're gonna die from this attack, which is unfortunate. I knew that. Thankfully that calendar also increased demoralized a little bit. It's just a nice bonus. But that extra bleeding was very helpful. Okay, yep, this one does more damage. And we're gonna finish her right here. Tar ball. Oh, actually, that would come in handy. That would very much come in handy. Whoops, I misclicked. Sure, let's look for a couple more monsters. Can I get a different one, please? Maybe. Useful. Okay. Some mineral? Nah. I want cash. What the hell is this? I cannot go here, and if I go here, then this guy is gonna go missing for 10 weeks. What the actual heck? At the very least, I get some haste. Okay. Let's do therapist. Therapist and our beloved collectors. And what do we have here? Chupacabra is unavailable. Big oof. Very big oof. I'm gonna replace you. Okay. Champion! Should we go for it? Let's run. We've got haste on our side. Necromancer. Alrighty. And this guy benefits from Solar Blessing, which I think I can work with. So we're gonna Put our skeleton soldier here. Now, who can survive the ice damage? Now, you be very useful here. Okay, let's try it like this. You know what? I'm gonna start with the saw and then I'm gonna put the furnace just so these heroes are slower. Here. I think I can get away with both of these. One. Now let's have some variety here. Okay. Let's see how this combat is gonna go. Ah, you got dodge. You freak. Stinker. Okay, bleed him. Cause that's gonna come in handy. Oh, that was very powerful. I didn't even deal any morale damage. I really want this dude to be dead. Yep, okay. Thankfully he gets one more turn before he dies. And this guy is bleeding, so he should be dead pretty soon. Kill you because the dodge is annoying. And this guy is not dead yet, so Necromancer is definitely gonna resurrect him. So let's quickly focus on her. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna have a skeleton unless something miraculous happens. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. You know what? Just in case. Now you have a dodge. And this was a pretty simple fight. Like I said, heroes and monsters are dying left and right. And Pocket Mirror. You know what? Since creatures are dying left and right, Pocket Mirror is definitely gonna come in handy. And here's our trainer. Let's upgrade more monsters. Let's upgrade these two just so they are more tanky. Got a lot of resources. Ice Portal? I don't think so. I do not think so. Sure, let's get some extra HP and prot. And Chupacabra is still not here. I freaking wonder where the heck it is. Okay. What's our next dungeon? Another master bonus? Think I'm gonna power up Shaman, even though the heroes still haven't reached his room. One day they will. One day they definitely will, especially in the later missions. This is a big oof moment. None of my monsters are really good for rank 1. And activating a solar blessing is gonna be dangerous here. You know what? I'm just gonna focus on normal attacks and completely forget about Solar Blessing, because I think this is gonna suck really hard. Let's just put our skeleton soldier here, and hopefully that's gonna be enough to protect our guys. No. Sure, okay. Let's see how this one goes. We're gonna have fire weakness for some time, which is only good for us. Nah. Not gonna bother with that. Okay, apply some bleeding. Okay. Ooh, that was pretty nasty. And she healed as well. Alrighty. So now they're gonna be slow. And you know what? We need to kill her real quick. Do bleeding. Okay, skeleton soldier is gonna die. Oh, not yet. Okay. Very, very interesting. Tiredness on you. And now he's gonna die. Okay. Okay. Easy peasy. Nothing terrible happened. And we did this without the help of blessings. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, boy. Let's go for that. Soon it's gonna be end, I can pretty much feel it. So let's upgrade our monsters for one more time. And next... I get a skeleton archer? Okay. Could have beat it, but eh. Eh. Good news, everyone! I don't care about any of these. I guess I'm gonna take gold. What do I get here? Trap upgrade? Sure. Nice! That was a very good upgrade. And I still haven't showcased all of Shaman's attacks. Hopefully in the next episode. Or this one, if the heroes manage to get to the end. Which I really wonder if they're gonna be able to do that. Chupacabra has not returned! Oh crap, we won't be able to activate Lunar Blessing. Unless we activate Solar Blessing first, and then we're gonna swap the blessing with Shaman's spell. Okay, so who's the champion in this one? You know what? I'm pretty much fine with the Solar Blessing. This is completely fine. Now the question is, who do I put into rank 1? I definitely wanna kill her first. here. We need someone to activate the blessing. You? Think like this? Let's try. Furnace here. Here we're gonna put you again. Physical and broken armor. Oh, removes all bonuses. Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. And both of these can do that actually. And they can also apply broken armor. Although I think vulnerable would be more useful. Okay, let's go. Okay. Activate Soul Blessing. Oh, you nasty, nasty hero. Don't do that. You're gonna die. Alright. Tiredness? Nah. Go with damage. That was quick. Okay, kill him. Dodge is not gonna help you because you're gonna die. Okay. Oh, ow! Owie! That was nasty. Bye, bird. Okay. You're gonna die no matter what I do. So we're gonna go for this spell. And we still haven't showcased all the attacks. I guess you can see it here. Yeah, frontline damage to the frontline fire attack, backline ice damage, and frontline physical damage. Or I think I have explained all the attacks, it just we weren't able to see them in the action. Such as like next episode we're definitely gonna do that.
Smells good. Nothing like a good barbecue to bribe me. Your transfer request has been accepted. Our skeletons have repaired the astral lens of the Moon Temple. Go there to apply some moon blessings to your spirits. But be warned, I have heard that the Fellowship of Mages have hired mercenaries to try and capture the temple they deem to be theirs.
Already? I heard that humans were tougher than that.
I can't wait till any hero reaches the Master Room because Shaman has really funny quotes.
I can perceive new smells. Yuck. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, so this mission was pretty quick. It was just a light introduction to Shaman himself. And next time we're gonna continue with him. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.